Hey guys, this is the differential rebuild for 2004 Mercedes C230 w203 1.8 engine. The last video, I guess I just showed you how to get out these seals, but not really necessary. I'm sure you know how to get them out. Well, you can look at the video. I also I bought a pair of what was called heavy-duty snap ring pliers to get this out, and this thing is thick. Look at this. It's thick. So I can't even squeeze this. So anyway, I couldn't get it out, and the little piece at the end broke that goes into this hole. So I thought, I'm not going to spend $20 and wait. So I threw these together, which I could have made a 10 times better tool than this. But I know that the welds look bad. It's because the fan was blowing my gas from the welder, the MIG welder. But they're very strong anyway. I probably didn't even need to use the gas. So what I did was I used two high strength screws, and I just filed 2 points on them. They don't have to be round, but make them as thick as possible to fit into these holes. Okay, then it'll be real strong. And make sure you use a thick screw. I guess you could probably, well, you might be able to use an Allen key also. You could use an Allen key. It has to be at least this thick, which is a quarter about. And then what you do is you shave it down at the end, just like that, 2 points. And I connected it to these things here. I don't know what they're called, but I think they're for clipping tile, like snipping tile. I think that's what I used them for, like 25 years ago. So these are probably very old. It just says drop forged. But anyway, so that's what you do. You put them close. This is all the way together right now, and they're almost touching, or you can make them touch. And you could open them up, and that's when put this in a vise or something, and try to make those 2 points. All right, and this got the snap ring out. If you look at my other video, one hand, no special tools. Okay, and this handle is, let's see how long it is. I don't know if this will actually measure it, but this is millimeters. So from the end, not even to the middle of this piece yet where the hinges, it's already 6 inches. So I would say it's about, let's see, so 6. It's about 7 inches from here to here. Because the longer this handle is from here to here, the easier it is to squeeze together. So that's what I did. I just welded them on there. You see they're slanted, right? They're slanted for a reason. And that's because when you start to squeeze it, it holds the clamp on better. It won't slip off. Now, I removed these races. I think they're called something else, but anyway, I removed these races, and I thought they would be the same exact ones. Why would you put different ones on each side, right? So don't start ripping things apart and throwing parts all over the place, because you're going to wonder what side goes where. Now, if you put this on the wrong side, I'm guessing that this gear is going to be shifted way too much. And that's just a guess. I don't know, but it probably is, because look at this. See, one is thin and one is thick. But I think everything else might match up. So the thick one went on the side closer to this gear here. So this is the thick one. Okay, and this is the thin one. Alright, and this is how it is. Alright, so that's how I have it. That's how it goes into the car. Exactly like that. So if you're rebuilding this and you took it apart and then something went wrong, and you think like now you got grinding, or now it's way too loose, there's your problem. I really never thought, and look at this. This actually has some kind of skid mark on it. Like as if this turned at some point. I don't know why. How could this possibly turn? That's strange. And this was a little bit tight in there. The other one I popped out. I put my finger through here and I popped it out. It was loose. This one I couldn't do it. So something is definitely going on in here. Now there is different numbers on here too. They're very hard to see though on the camera. So I'm gonna have to try to list them later on. Okay. Now this is the thick one. This is this side here. Okay. This is the race. It's N as in Nancy, P as in Peter. It looks like a 2 5 2 5 0 7, and then there's a space 097, and then it has the word Canada, and then it's a Timken over here. It says Timken, and it has a little R. But yeah, this thing looks like it turned. I see it over here too. That's weird. But they don't look that bad though. I mean, you look inside, they're really not bad. They're not pitted. You could see like a skid line, but not that bad. Okay, so let's move on to this one here. This is, let's call this the right side. So it'll be like the passenger side. This is a Timken also. It's N as in Nancy, P as in Peter, 5 2 2 8 7 9, and then there's a space, and then there's the same numbers as the other one, 0 9 7, and it's also made in Canada. This one, after Canada, it has an L P as in Peter. I don't know what that means. I think the other one might have it too, but it skidded around somehow, so it might have took it off. Wow. Look at the snap ring. Actually has a groove in it from that race spinning around. You see that? So I'm gonna have to put this in backwards, the other way, so I can get the clean side on there, and it goes in tight. I'm going to do the same thing for this one. This one also has a skid mark around it too, and I doubt if that's supposed to be there. Right? I doubt it. Because what purpose would it serve? I mean, it goes on top of here, right? So not like you could stop it from moving, so I don't think that's supposed to be in there. And plus the fact that actually both of these turned. I could see this one too. Also has the skid mark on it. I know when I say skid mark, you probably think it is somebody's underwear. Took a crap in there or something. Alright, so anyway. That's what I wanted to show you, so be careful for that. I was just going to take these out and throw them to the side, but when I picked it up and I was going to throw it, I said, wait a second. This feels heavier. I said, nah, it's not heavier. And then I looked at it again, and then I noticed that one was thicker than the other. So I'm going to take out these bearings. Of course, I can't do it while I'm talking because I have no tripod or anything, and you'll see me struggling getting them out, I think, because I don't know if the puller I got works. This is the puller that I got. I had to order another one because I'm keeping this set, of course, and they gave me this one and it's all smashed in the middle. See, the middle is all up and it's kind of like a chunk missing. It's not supposed to be like that because then it don't get under the bearing. So I hope the other kit they gave me is good, or else I'm just going to send them both back and I'll get them from somewhere else and I'll tell them to check it next time. Alright, I think that's about it. So my next step is to take out the bearings. And then I'll get back to you. We'll see if we can get some numbers off of them. I ordered the bearing kit. It was supposed to be here Friday. I told the guy it's never going to be here Friday. But he says, oh yeah, it'll be here. You know, they just want to make the sale. So now I'm getting it Monday. And who knows if it's even going to fit. These numbers don't match up with the numbers he has on his website. But don't forget, you don't have to get the same number bearings. What you do is you type in the bearing number and then you put the words cross reference. Okay, right after the number of the bearing, and then you should get some from LM and SK and, you know, like a whole bunch of them that will fit your car. But make sure you pick something good, not, you know, not like China. Like sometimes the China ones, they're soft, so they won't last that long. Alright, so be careful what you get. You know, you got to spend at least $20 a bearing, or else you're not going to get a good bearing. Alright, so when I take these off, I'm going to try to take them off halfway, because I don't want to take them off all the way, because then you won't see, you know, what's going on. So I'm going to take them off halfway, and then I'll get back to you, and I'll tell you if it worked out or not. Alright, see you later.